up, my loves? Welcome back to my channel, Kayla and Amico.
I remember when we started texting. I was playing it cool, you was flexing. I know I wasn't the only one you messed with, but it was good. I was on to the next one.
If you guys are new here, my name is Michaela and this is my channel, Kayla and Amico. I do lifestyle content, college content, hair videos, all of that great sort. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss out on me, okay? I'm going to be giving you guys 10 hygiene tips that I learned. I don't know what it is, but this summer, I'm about to step in my 20s soon or whatever. I've just been really prone on looking at hygiene tips and looking at hygiene videos. I've been doing a lot of research, binge watching hygiene videos, and these are 10 tips that I've kind of learned over time or learned over this summer that I wanted to share with you guys, because who don't love a good hygiene video? So yeah, let's get right into it. These are hygiene and beauty tips. The first thing that I learned really isn't so much of a hygiene tip. It's more of like a beauty little makeup hack. I keep it pretty simple. I never do a full face or nothing. So this is LA Girl Pro Concealer and this is Chestnut. So this matches perfectly with my skin. You just apply the concealer right here. Okay, y'all see it? On the eye, yeah. And then I'm gonna apply it on this side. I think the whole makeup hack thing is from Savannah James. That's what the girl on the YouTube video said. Then I'm gonna take my setting powder. Not too much. And just go ahead and blend it out. Yeah, that's the makeup hack, y'all. As you know, us ladies have this wonderful thing that comes every month, well, for most people, called a period. A period can throw your pH off. Many things can throw your pH off. Not, having sex, douching, like if you use soap and, you get soap in your actual vagina, that can throw your pH off. A vagina is so sensitive. A lot of things can throw your pH off. So, with that being said, what I'm talking about, I cannot talk. I'm gonna talk about these. So these are Azole boric acid pills. Get them off of Amazon. You can get them probably at your local drugstore, pharmacy, whatnot. But boric acid, basically, you deposit it into your vagina. It's like little pills. You don't eat them. You put them inside your vagina, and it's supposed to just help with, if you have yeast infections, your pH is off balance, it's supposed to help get your pH right. You can also use these while you're on your period. So what you're supposed to do is deposit them like for 7 days straight. You're supposed to wear a panty liner with these, or if they leak, they're like literally dissolving into your vagina, so it can make a mess. So just make sure that you're wearing like a panty liner or whatever whenever you're using them. So I'm gonna talk about these. So these are pH strips. So I should have talked about this first, but you get a cotton swab, you insert it into your vagina, whatever, then you put it onto the strip and you wait about like 2 minutes, I think, and it'll come out a color. And so these are the different, I don't know if y'all can see, but it's a little, I got makeup on it, but these are the different colors that it'll come. So your pH is supposed to be between a 3.5 to a 4.5. If it's abnormal, so if it's a 5 or above, it'll show you like the color. It'll show you that it's in the blue, greenish section, and it's not supposed to be that. So then at that point, you know that, something is wrong. You may have a yeast infection, or, your vagina is just not the pH that it's supposed to be. And then the last thing I'm gonna talk about with the cooter is this ACVs. So say, your period goes off, your pH is unbalanced, or you just in general like want to make sure that you're clean, want to make sure that you're feeling like washed out or whatever, because after your period, I don't know about y'all, but I be feeling like icky. So I take ACV baths. I be doing like 3 or 4 capfuls of this. Some people do like a cup or half a cup or whatever of ACV, and they just pour it in their bath water, swirl it around or whatever, and just kind of sit in it, take their bath that way. And ACV can be used for more than just bath water. I'm emphasizing any different benefits to it. It can help you lose weight, like it's so many different benefits to it. But ACV baths can help get your pH right and back to where it's supposed to be. Like the most recent thing that I've tried out that I got really excited about because I really like it is, hear me out, don't be judging, period diapers. This is what it looks like. It looks like a pamper that you would actually put on the baby. I've always been a pad girl, but with pads, you can get leakage. Like, I don't have a problem with pads. I prefer the ones with wings, but it's just the leakage for me. Like, even when you know, do what you're supposed to do, put the pad on and stuff, getting leakage is just the worst. Started using these period diapers. They come in different sizes. They have a small, medium, large, and I think like an extra large. These, you know, you put them on and it's just like a regular pamper. You dispose of them whenever you're finished with it. But for me, it's just much easier because I don't have to worry about leakage. I don't have to worry about, you know, continuing to buy new underwear and stuff like that. The only cons to it is that for my thick girls, I got a little, I can't see, but I got a little wagon back there, you feel me? Like, I got a little meat on these thighs. So whenever I use them, sometimes I get a lot of chafing or whatever in between my thighs. I give it a 9 out of 10. Like, I love the period diapers, highly recommend it. So my fourth tip, this may be common sense, but I just wanted to mention it, but trim before you shave. I think some people say if you go a long time without shaving or whatever, some people forget that you have to trim. Like, if your hairs are too long and you shave, you're going to get razor bumps. Like, it's very easy to get razor bumps in different ways. If you don't keep your razor clean, you're gonna get razor bumps. If you don't exfoliate, you're gonna get razor bumps. If you don't trim before you shave, you're going to get razor bumps. If you go a long time without shaving, or if you go long periods of time without shaving, whenever you get back to it, make sure you trim them hairs before you actually use your razor. So my next tip is about wiping, okay? So for one, when y'all wipe, I already know that y'all know to wipe from the front to the back. Otherwise, if you're wiping from the back to the front, you'll just put in bacteria back into your cooter, your booty, whatever, that's dirty. Also, something I discovered is a peri bottle. So this is a peri bottle, like a travel bidet. This is actually kind of a big one. Most of the time, what you would probably want to do is be able to have one that you can carry in your purse. Now, I be having a big purse, so I can't carry this in my purse. Realistically, you would probably want, I'm gonna put a picture of another one, which I need to get, is like the smaller ones that don't have the big thing on it. But anyways, the whole point of the peri bottle or the travel bidet, you put water in it. Whenever you're finished peeing or pooping, you just kind of squirt that thing up in there, and get all that stuff going. And in general, after you poop, if all you use is tissue, you're not clean. You still gonna have doodle stains like in your drawers. So you need to use wipes, or take an extra step and get a peri bottle or a travel bidet like this to give you an extra cleanse after you finish doing your business. Get y'all one of these. It's a game changer. Tip number 6, make sure you oil pull and use a tongue scraper. You oil pull with coconut oil, and basically what it does is it's just like mouthwash, but it's just a more organic way of doing it. It's supposed to clean more than mouthwash does. In order to oil pull, I get a spoon, I put it in my coconut oil, put it in my mouth, swish it around for like 10 minutes. And yeah, when you put it in your mouth, it tastes nasty. And it's not the taste, it's really the texture that tastes disgusting. But oil pulling is supposed to prevent gingivitis, it's supposed to help clean your gums, it's supposed to overall just help like whiten your teeth. I feel like it's whitening my teeth. I feel like I've seen a difference in the way that my teeth look since I started oil pulling. Oil pulling is supposed to have like a longer longevity as far as helping keep your mouth fresh, and just the benefits is supposed to be much better than mouthwash. And then on top of oil pulling, I wanted to mention using a tongue scraper. I highly recommend getting a metal tongue scraper. Plastic tongue scrapers work as well, but plastic tongue scrapers aren't really reusable, or you're not supposed to reuse them. I don't feel like it scrapes like the germs off your tongue the way that a metal one does. So the whole point is to just scrape the bacteria off your tongue, because if your tongue is wet, your breath most likely stink. So my next tip number 7, Get you a simple skincare routine. I am telling you, like, social media really have our heads messed up, like thinking, oh, you have to buy all these expensive products and you have to do a 10-step skincare routine. Like, you don't gotta do none of that. You can just get you a face wash and a moisturizer and be good. Personally, I use CeraVe, however you say it. That's what I use. Water and shea butter. Oh my gosh, let me put y'all on. And it all depends on your skin type as well. You can still kind of see them, but let me tell y'all, that shea butter has definitely helped my blemishes lighten up. My skin is probably the clearest that it's been in a minute. With the CeraVe and the shea butter, your girl's skin is... Anyways, I recommend for the girls to just get a simple skincare routine. Like, you don't gotta do all that extra stuff. I know the girls on TikTok be doing all of that extra stuff, but I really don't feel like you need all of that. I say find a face wash that works for you and use a moisturizer afterwards, preferably a natural one like shea butter or coconut oil, and let me know how that go for y'all. My next hygiene tip is witch hazel. So now we're talking about the bum again. This is one of those things where witch hazel can be used for a variety of things. I would recommend getting the witch hazel without the alcohol. With the alcohol, it can be a little strong. This one right here has 14% alcohol. I'm just going to dilute it instead of just using it like how it is. For my sensitive body girls, like, it can break you out and kind of, you know, mess with your body. So after you wipe poop out your butt, like, you want to make sure that it's clean. So just getting a cotton pad and putting a little bit of witch hazel on it and wiping your bum can help with making sure that you still smell good, that you're fresh or whatever. It can help with that. It gives you an extra sense of cleanliness or freshness after you use the bathroom, or you can do it whenever you get out the shower. I know a lot of girls do it whenever they get out the shower. My tip number 9 is, say if you get like stains, say your period's on and you get a little bit of leakage on your panties or whatnot, or just in general, like you have a stain on your shirt or any of your clothes, you can use hydrogen peroxide and cold water, and I'm telling y'all, gone. When I learned to start washing my clothes with cold water instead of warm water, it changed the game. I don't know what it is, but cold water and hydrogen peroxide will get them stains right out. My very last tip: water is obviously good for you, but water can also dehydrate you if you think about it. Whenever you drink in water, you just peeing it right back out. Whenever I drink a whole bunch of water, all I'm doing is going back to the bathroom, going back to the bathroom, going back to the bathroom. I'm not saying to not drink water, because at the end of the day, water is good for you. But I would recommend trying coconut water. Personally, I don't like coconut water, but coconut water or Himalayan salt water. I can do some Himalayan salt water. That, I've been trying that, and that's supposed to help with weight loss, and it's also just supposed to help keep you hydrated compared to just regular water that you're just, you know, going to the bathroom and peeing out. The Himalayan salt is supposed to give you a little bit more hydration or whatnot. All my tips for the girls. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all have any tips that y'all know about that I didn't mention in this video, let me know in the comments down below. I love when y'all interact. I love when y'all comment on my videos. I thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. Your girl is on the way to 1K. Thank y'all so much for watching my videos and supporting me. Peace.